cutting to the chase, the training is hard, is it?
Yeah. I feel it is.
Nityanandam, Sai Krishna Maharaj, Gangadhara Maharaj, how are you?
Then we are fine.
Okay, so where are you right now? Would you like to tell us something?
So we are under the Kalpavriksha, the banyan tree in the Adi Kailasa Nityananda Sarvagya Peetham.
Okay.
This is the very space under which Paramashiva had revealed the Vedas and the Agamas.
Really?
Yes.
He himself revealed?
Yes.
To who?
To Saptarishis, to Devi.
Okay.
Even Sri Ramachandra Prabhu had received the science of Agamas in this very space.
So he, for the first time on planet Earth, Vedas and Agamas were revealed here?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It is in this space, but this space is connected to the multiple dimensions of the cosmos.
Okay.
Is there written in the first chapter of the Kamik Agama
Alright.
about where the location is of this banyan tree. But this is a portal that connects multiple dimensions, and you can experience it as a reality here. So many beings you can see.
What do you mean, like multiple dimension? I don't understand anything.
Many of us, we have seen deities or beings from different lokas
What?
actually walk around here.
You mean aliens?
Not exactly aliens.
Then?
They are not alien, they are very much here only.
They are actually, yes, they are very much here. In Hinduism, we don't have concept of aliens.
Oh,
Everything's
interesting.
all inclusive.
Alright, so they are like family.
Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Yeah.
Wow.
They are family and they protect this place, they heal us, they attend to everyone in their own way, in their special way.
Being from all those different
Yes,
planes.
yes, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So it's a very high energy place that you're currently living under, right?
Yeah, it is Kalpariksha.
Wow. So how does this translate into your daily lifestyle? What do you guys do? Would you like to enlighten the viewers about it?
Yes. So basically, what this banyan tree itself means for us, it is Paramashiva. Our whole life itself is centered on Paramashiva. Everything we do is just for him.
Okay.
May it be, say, learning mantras, or may it even be something that we might call outerworldly, like
Eating
things
food.
like
Okay.
Eating food also is for him. Annadanam is only done here.
Okay.
even things like making websites, posters, flyers, accounts. Everything we do is centric on Paramashiva.
All right. And what is the work that you do on day-to-day basis, daily? What's your daily routine like?
So we basically wake up like early morning, 4:30. Our day starts with the Palliachi, with the Suprabhata Seva, and throughout the day we are worshipping deities, connecting them. We do yoga. We that too also yoga, which is directly from the scriptures.
Okay. Interesting. Like
Sure.
authentic, you mean?
Yeah,
Authentic
it's
yoga.
authentic. It has
Like for every asana we perform, we have a pramana. We have
Pramana means?
Shastra pramana is basically a verse that is directly in the. It's the word pramana itself is basically means something like a proof.
Proof. Okay.
That is directly from the Shastra. Shastra pramana is given the highest authority always.
So whatever you guys do basically is directly taking from the reference of Vedas and Agamas. That's what
Yes.
you mean.
Correct.
So authentic.
authentic. It is the best lifestyle. It is the best yoga which comes authentically from the scriptures and is performed and done with the mantras, with all the pranayama, bandha, all the 12 components are there.
All
The
right.
yogas are the best.
Interesting. And that's the yoga. And what else? Like puja, it's a temple really, right?
Correct.
That it's the temple lifestyle.
Yes.
So what happens?
So
What-
we
like-
all have our own personal Atmalinga, our personal deities that we have, that we do puja to, that we are initiated to by Swamiji, and then we have all the deities here who are living embodiments of Paramashiva who have been done Prana Pradishta here. And here we have Swayambhu Nityanandeshwara who is self-effulgent. He is himself manifested himself here. So all these deities are there, and we just celebrate the whole day with them. Our day is just
Not only
back
the
to
day,
back.
we celebrate whole year with them. We Swamiji had said once that Hinduism is a kind of lifestyle where out of 365 days of the year, 300 days is for celebration and 65 years is for preparations for the celebration.
Okay.
So
That's cool.
literally, if you see any other temple, they celebrate one or two Brahmotsam. Brahmotsam is a period of time where we celebrate the deity. In the happening or the leela of the deity we celebrate within the Brahmotsam.
Okay.
So every temple will have one or two Brahmotsams. Our temple celebrates 12 Brahmotsams a year. More than 12 actually. Like
Wow.
literally
One for every month.
Wow. That's
Literally one for every month. And the Brahmotsams are literally continuously non-stop. One
And
for
many
Ganesha,
are-
one for Devi, 2 for Venkateshwara, 3 for Shiva. Like
wow.
that.
That's like too much of celebration to digest, man.
You will digesting and fully celebrating only. It's a blissful lifestyle.
But what about those allegations, man? All that negativity which some people are throwing at you guys, that it's a cult and that people are exploited and you guys don't get any food and whatnot, man. What about that?
These allegations are from the people, like they have already set up idea that that's how they are, and they don't have listening. But even they can't even see. It might have been like
They will be surrounded with food. We are surrounded with food. Annadanam is there continuously going on here.
Okay.
And then saying no food is there. I don't understand.
it's like he might have not got 2 chapatis a day, and he might have been telling that there's no food here. Something like that silly.
Yeah.
Yes.
So basically, I mean, what you guys are trying to say is it's not really a cult. You're kind of living a culture, right? So
Yes.
it's an ancient culture that you're trying to revive, is it?
Yes.
Correct. It is revived
That's-
by Swamiji, the supreme pontiff of Hinduism.
Oh,
Our
would you like to
beloved
tell
Swamiji.
something about Swamiji? Who he is and yes?
Yes, Bhagavan Sri Nityananda Paramashivam is the source founder of Adi Kailasa and the whole nation for Hindus, Kailasa. He is the supreme pontiff elected by 1,000 representatives and delegates of Hinduism, and he is also the Sannidhanam of various traditions,
kingdoms.
spiritual kingdoms.
Oh, so you mean the ancient traditions and
Ancient
sampradayas of
traditions.
Hinduism,
Yes.
and he's the official head of, official ruler of those kingdoms, spiritual
Yes,
kingdoms.
correct,
You mean?
correct.
Wow, so he's the real deal
Correct,
business,
yeah.
right?
Those are separate cultures that are kept alive throughout by different sampradayas in different places. It's Swamiji who is bringing all of them together and creating it like a seed bank here in Adi Kailasa, collecting all the seeds and keeping them alive here to be sprouted in all over the world again. That is the purpose of Kailasa.
Okay, that sounds interesting. But what is it really about? Like, why this revival? What is the big deal? What is the context? Is it just another culture that you're trying to live just because your forefathers were living it, or is it something more?
It is actually it's a breakthrough to humanity itself. It's a breakthrough to human consciousness. It's not just reviving a culture or keeping it like a museum piece.
Okay.
See, all of us in our 10th standard, we would have learned Darwin-Lewis theory in biology.
What is that?
Like about how from an amoeba, the life evolved to a
Oh, yes.
multicellular organism.
Okay,
From
yes.
there to a fish to a turtle to a monkey. Like evolving
All right.
of life itself.
Okay.
So now is the time from human we move on to the next level.
All right.
That happens by a superconscious breakthrough. That is what Swamiji is giving.
It is actually it comes down to the very DNA that Swamiji is doing so much of work on altering and actually going to the source code and changing that itself, and being able to activate the DNA and making us express powers. The powers that are there in Shastra itself. Paramashiva has given a description of so many hundreds and hundreds of powers.
You mean like the psychic abilities and
Like we might have seen in many movies, like we can see like people just move things just by moving hands and
Wow.
that kind of things. It's not just a fantasy. It is real. It is there in our
you
DNA.
guys are actually doing all that stuff here?
It's a matter of our oneness. It is all centered on one principle that Kailasa is actually first fundamental and amendment to the whole constitution of Kailasa is that you have a right to be Paramashiva, you have a right to treat yourself as Paramashiva, to be treated as Paramashiva, and to treat others as Paramashiva. This is a law. See, there's no other country that makes a law like this. You have a law just to make the fights not happen.
Yes.
But a law in Kailasa is to protect your fundamental right to be an enlightened person, to be Paramashiva. So
Wow.
because this is a fundamental right here, because
Okay.
because you have a fundamental right to be Paramashiva,
Alright.
it is a core law. And if you just see how this whole nation is being created, you can understand it is not about protecting humans. It's about protecting their highest possibility, which is Paramashivatva. And it's from that space only DNA and all the expression of powers and all that happens.
Wow, that's so interesting. So all this whole science, is it also based on the Vedas and Agamas, or is it something new which he's bringing? What is it really?
It is actually all this what we are speaking about, the power manifestation, being able to move things and all this. It's not something new. It has been happening a lot. We can see many Apta Pramanas. We can see in the Puranas.
So it's a part of Hinduism itself. You mean?
Yes, it is a part of Hinduism. It is rooted in Hinduism.
It is done by avatars again and again and again. When they come, they did this. Krishna, when he came, he gave a conscious breakthrough to humanity about the power of the integrity of personal integrity. That was a conscious breakthrough, and what he gave Bhagavad Gita and his entire life itself was a conscious breakthrough that many people experience as Krishna consciousness, as a reality today. Rama, when he came, was social integrity, adharma, or how to live as a adharmic person. Those kind of possibilities is only what happen when avatars come. They give breakthroughs in consciousness, breakthroughs to humanity. Swamiji said that his purpose is solely to bring power manifestation consciousness to humanity.
Okay, interesting. So how would this power manifestation be relevant in today's society for these people, like people around us? Exactly how would it be relevant to their lives?
See, we might think that just being able to move items will just maybe reduce your work, but it is not about that. It's about even having what you feel about yourself will change. Speaking about DNA, now example say I am from a Brahmin family, I am from a Tamil Brahmin family.
Oh really?
Yes. So Swamiji had said that the Tamil Brahmins have, all of them are Shastravadanis.
What?
That
Sorry?
they are Shastravadanis.
What does that mean?
That means they will be we will be able to learn any Shastra at very quickly, and it will be a part of our DNA.
Wow.
There are in Hinduism we have Sahasravadanis, we have Shatavadanis,
So what does all that mean?
Ashtavadanis. All these are like Sahasravadanis are people being able to manage and coordinate like 1,000 things at the same time.
1,000 things at the same time.
Yes.
That's like next level of multitasking, man.
Yes. We have.
Multitasking, we speak about 2 tasks.
Okay.
We are now speaking about 1,000 tasks.
Yes, we have the music composers like about Beethoven and Mozart who were able to create simultaneous melodies and
Yes,
play them
yes,
as well at the same time while being physically impaired.
Okay.
But the thing is, we are talking about Sahasravadanis who are able to recite and conduct 700 to 1,000 things at a time. They have multiple thought currents going on at a time inside their brain.
So there have been people like that before? Or?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
There's all the acharyas that there's described inside the Mahabharata are all Sahasradavanis enlightened. Like Dronacharya, Bhishmacharya, all of them are able to have the capability to invoke Brahmastra in something. Is not a simple science.
Even the Puranas say that for a person to have the ability to even just pick up a grass and invoke Brahmastra and leave, he needs to have Brahma Vidya. That is, he basically needs to be enlightened. Only then he will be able to energize anything with that mantra.
Wow.
People outside are actually looking for something to really push them to their next level. That is how it's relevant for people outside. Everybody's looking at what can be better for me, what can enhance me better. They're looking into psychedelics, drugs and all these kind of different things that are going to make them only dependent on those things.
Right.
But we're talking about a civilization that is going to liberate you from body and mind itself and is going to give you the highest possibility and make you express all these wonderful things.
Wow, that surely sounds like a very big promise. So that must involve a lot of training, is it?
Yeah, it involves.
I mean, I'm sure it's not that easy.
We are highly cultured, but we are very elite because it requires that much. If you see
What do you mean?
If you see Swamiji's lifestyle, Swamiji's life itself,
Okay.
his life is an example of non-compromise. It's not compromise means just because I didn't have some time to be to sleep or some food to eat. He doesn't need it. That is why the sannyas lifestyle itself.
Okay.
It is a aparigraha or a non-possessiveness of and a best minimalistic lifestyle. So you have the best opportunity to serve the world. So the best opportunity to serve the world, what all needs to be done for someone is the best lifestyle, which is sannyas. So that someone needs to take on. And that's part of the training here.
Swamiji had once told in a satsang that all I'm asking you to sacrifice is nothing but your incompletions. Something that you don't even have is what I'm asking you to sacrifice.
Okay.
See, something as simple as we are asked to wake up at morning 4:30.
Right.
For that, first thing that needs to happen, we have to break our laziness. We have to have the decision to wake up.
Yes. Interesting. So, yeah, I mean, but is there something more to this training which you guys are going through? Because you can feel free to share if there's something uncomfortable and some discomfort that you feel.
See, we are thoroughly impressed by Swamiji.
Okay.
Thoroughly, we've seen him seen what he does, how much he has put his life into, the work he has put into, the hours that he has spent in public, giving healing, giving darshan, giving spiritual talks that are enriching people.
All right.
Actually, in my life personally, I once went to a function where they were discussing Hinduism and Hindu rights and all these things.
All right.
At the end of the discussion, I went to the leader there and I said, it's very nice to see that you have dedicated your life to Hinduism. Like that, I wanted to start a conversation. But he first clear statement he told me was, I didn't dedicate my life, I dedicated my career. At that moment, the Gurukul kid in me came out and said, wait, I have a problem with that statement, because I am not about dedicating 10 hours a day. No. 10 hours a day is not what I want. I came from Swamiji. Swamiji says, dedicate life. Means that's 26 hours a day. That is more than what you can do in a day. And that's, for me, the most impressive thing. And for that, whatever I need to sacrifice, whether it is a little bit of sleep here and there, a little bit of food here and there, that's okay for me, because I want to know the best of me. I want to experience the highest possibility of me. For that, small sacrifices here and there, of not having 1-2 chapatis, or not having this conversation or that conversation with someone, all this can go away. I want to see him as an example, because he showed in his life how much it is possible for a human being to be able to live and give. And that's what I saw in him, and that's what I want to be. He is the center of it.
So cutting to the chase, the training is hard, is it?
Yeah. I feel it is, but it's worth it. That's all. Like,
Do you feel people outside would even want that kind of a training?
Yes.
You can be frank with me, and you can share whatever you feel.
I feel not everyone will actually, because
Okay.
Swamiji had once said that someone asked Swamiji, what will happen to the world if everyone takes sannyas? Swamiji said, not everyone is that intelligent.
Alright, I'm getting what you mean. So everyone you mean everyone is not even capable of going through such a training?
See, that it's about how mature a being is. It's like if they somehow just land up here, it actually means they are a seeker. It is a past so many lives they have been doing tapas and waiting for Swamiji in their lives.
Okay.
It is only that seeking that will even pull them. If that seeking is not there, if that desire itself is not there, then
Actually, everybody who comes here has seeking, and they keep the seeking. It's just they forget the seeking. Here every day, the lifestyle, routine, and the whole tight-packed celebrative component of it is always reminding me, I am supposed to remember I am Paramashiva and conduct my life. It is always reminding me of the central principle of Kailas, the central principle that Swamiji is saying. And that is what's keeping this seeking alive. It is only if you hold on to that seeking, you will be able to feel this place and see its culture.
Okay, I get it. So anything you want to say to the viewers in the end to summarize all whatever you've been sharing your thoughts?
The lifestyle here is the best. The lifestyle here is the most elite. It is non-compromising. The lifestyle here is created by Paramashiva, by Swamiji himself, the living incarnation of Paramashiva today. Whether it's the Gurukul, or whether it's the training, or whether it's the routine, or whether it's the temple ambience, or the power manifestation science, and just breaking through.
Okay.
Being able, stable, and available to this is what it takes to be here. There are many who are ready to do this, and with this, it's an open invitation for all those who want to take this path of sannyas and join us and celebrate our Paramashivatva with the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, our beloved Swamiji.
Wow.
I want to add a point. Like immediately you might not, it won't come as a yes. I've been for past so many janmas. I've been waiting for Swamiji. Let me go. No, it actually won't happen like that. No one knows what they were. We immediately don't. It doesn't happen like that. Basically, first you just get connected. You join. Then you actually start realizing who you actually are. You'll see that. Oh my God! Yes, I have so much. I can do so much. So first get connected. then you start realizing who you actually are. So even while in your pathway, if you feel that there are difficulties, do not give up and stay, because it is your past so many janmas you have actually been doing tapas and penance just for an avatar to land and to be able to be with him and his mission.
Wow, that was so enlightening. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts.